G'day everyone, Uncle Jojo, Wominjeka to another Rip Roaring episode. Today we've been invited down to an owner builder job that have had window contractors in to install windows and doors, external windows and doors in a brick veneer home. Now I've stepped in and I found all of the windows themselves are manufactured really nicely, yet the styles are LOSP or pre-primed pine that's finger joined, and none of them have flashings on the tops or the bottoms. If you've seen my videos on this channel before by Wolf Builders, then you will see that I am of the utmost about ensuring sealing up around all of my windows, aluminium, timber, all that jazz, making sure that no moisture can get into them. At the minimum, on something like this, where you've got something that's pre-existing, I'd be putting flashings on the tops and the bottoms. Don't forget also that it is a brick veneer. Brick, being masonry, absorbs moisture. If it absorbs moisture and there's no flashings on the tops or bottoms, then the moisture will actually absorb into those and then come through the timber, produce mold, and it'll also take away the integrity, the strength of the timber itself, and the finger joins in the LOSP will start to disintegrate and pull apart, and they're the things that we don't want. So at the minimum, top and bottom, Australian standard states, the National Construction Code states that you have to have flashings on the tops and bottoms. But look, really and truthfully, I put mine all the way around, like you've seen 100 times before on my channel. Not much of an exaggeration. So these windows here cost about 25-30 grand to install, so to supply and install, yet none of them have the flashings. These need to be pulled out, flashed, and then reinstalled again. We've also got brickwork that's been relayed to the actual windows, so how we go about pulling them out and reinstalling them is going to be a little bit to be desired. There's the age-old saying, you pay for what you get, and if you pay for the cheap price, you end up paying twice. So never go for the cheap price, but the owners here were very smart. They actually didn't go for the cheapest price. There was a company that was even cheaper. The owners didn't even go for that. They went for a little bit higher quality and better window overall. So I'm not sure how or why this has gone the way it has. I have spoken to the supplier, and the supplier said, well, we've never really put flashings on this type of a build over the last 35 years. I have news for you. You've been doing it wrong for the last 35 years. You need to be putting flashings on top and bottom minimum, as I said before, all the way around. Foam filling all the way around, and reduce the amount of lost energy that gets put from around and through the window, as well as keeping the structural integrity of it and keeping it water resistant as much as we can for as long as we can. We don't want moisture. Another thing about that is that we don't want moisture coming through the timbers and then start bubbling all of the paintwork underneath. That's why it's really important that we make sure that this is sealed and done properly. Thanks for watching. Any questions or queries about flashings around windows or how we go about it, please flick them over. I'll answer them for you best I can, whenever I can. Like always, stay unreal, banana peel. I'll see you in the SOOOOOO.